Cueva ball in the inbounds. Isaiah Howard, the inbound for the Bears. Howard gets it into Alford. Rice. Back to Howard. Howard on the turnaround. That one makes it good. Nice little touch on that one. Steve goes back to Christian Lozano. They feed over to Strong. Strong shot won't drop. Here comes Howard. Howard driving. Puts it up. He's going to be fouled underneath, and it looks like it'll be another one against Javier Lane. We'll see if they call it. In fact, they do. Javier Lane, his second.
Howard is doing it by defense and by offense. He's got a little spark. Scores 11-11 with 10.8 seconds left in this first quarter, and we're just seeing two heavyweights go at it right now.
Howard at the line. He can break the tie here at 11. He does. Checking back in, number 11, Cullen Neal, and number 15, Christian Sockman. 5 team fouls against the Eldorado Eagles. Just 3 team fouls now against the Bears. 10.8 seconds left. Howard, second shot from the stripe, catapult. Makes it a 2-point ball game. It's 13-11 in favor of the 6-point game, 39-33. The La Cueva Bears lead this one with 3:30 left in the third. Strong dishes it back up top. Javier Lane gets it stripped. Castillo. We got a jump ball underneath.
Ball error going to Eldorado. Little tempers going out there a little bit there.
You know, I mean, this is important to both these teams. Checking back in for the La Cueva Bears, number 24, Corey Alford. Getting a rest now will be Ryan Castillo. Javier Lane gets the ball in. Delivers to Gary Maestas. Maestas goes inside to Strong. Strong on a turnaround. It's good.
Strong didn't make that basket. 4-point ball game. Right where we were at halftime.
Ramos. Been up top by Cullen Neal. Neal loses his footing. Ramos almost gets that one to go down, but Fritsch, a little cleanup, gets it back across. He tries to feed Ramos underneath. We're going to get a foul on number 5, Gary Maestas. They are fired up. Both teams fired up in here. You're right, a lot of emotion flying around underneath there, Steve. Ronnie Daniels inbound for the Bears.
But what a great game to be called. I just love it when intensity's so elevated right now.
Isaiah Howard, he swings it up top to Corey Alford. Alford gets it to Daniels. They catch Howard down low. Howard spins it all the way out to Corey Alford. Corey Alford off the dribble. That one won't drop.
Well, foul on
Foul underneath. Call that one on number 42, Dylan Fritsch, his second. Troy Ramos will come off the floor. He'll be replaced at this point by number 40, Justin Griego.
Big possession right here. This could put Eldorado within 1 or 2.
Glassroom looks to get it back inside. It's intercepted by Griego. He gets it up to Daniels. Daniels turns on the afterburners and pulls it back out. Gets it to Howard. Howard guarded by Glassroot. Howard lets the shot go. That one won't drop. Rebound goes to Neal. Neal, he's trailed by Corey Alford. Neal keeps going. Gets the hop up and in for 2. Big play by the young man. Ronnie Daniels comes back the other way. Daniels sees a little bit of wide opening there. Count the bucket, and he'll go to the line and shoot the bonus. That's the best thing you do is erase those points that just got scored down the other end there. 41-37, pending a shot at the stripe for Ronnie Daniels.
How fast is Ronnie Daniels with the basketball, man? He just takes off. And, you know, I was watching everybody sprint, and he just dribbles. Seemed like he wasn't even full stride with the basketball, and he just going by everybody.
Checking back in for the Eagles, number 24, Christian Lozano, and for the Bears, number 50, Isaiah Walker. And Steve, you know, it's funny you talk about that because, you know, you and I have talked about that off the air. When we watch him in football, he's got good football speed. But it's the kind of football speed that is always a foot planted so that he can take a hit from somebody. In basketball, he seems to run a totally different way. He's got different kind of jets that he's coming out of it because he's not looking to run anybody over. He's just looking to run around them. And go inside Nice feed to Lozano. Lozano opened up the glass. And I still think that Lozano and Strong, they've tried to work Strong inside like that. They need to do the same thing with Lozano, see if they can't get some of those easy points like that. 3-point ball game. Daniels swings it up top to Isaiah Walker. Walker gets it over to Howard. Howard brings it up top. Corey Alford for three. Won't drop. Rebound goes to Lane. We got a jump ball underneath there. Isaiah Howard, quite wisely, like you said, Steve, when he goes in for rebounds, he reads the weak side well. In this case, saw an opportunity to lock up the ball and get a possession. On the possession, it is La Cueva Bear ball. Checking in will be number 10, Troy Ramos for the Bears. Daniels pushes it up top to Howard. Howard turns, goes through four. He passed 3 Eldorado Eagles till he finally gets to the fourth one. He'll be hacked and he'll go to the line.
This is enjoyable just to watch the ball game while we're announcing this game. I mean, just to see the athleticism of both teams going at it. I mean, scores 42-39 with 1:26 left. But just seeing these, these athletes compete against each other, just a great rivalry in the metro area, Eldorado and La Cueva.
Foul on number 3, Cameron Glassford. That's his second 16 foul. Checking back in will be number 15, Christian Sockman for the Eagles, and number 32, Bryce Alford for the Bears. Second shot for the stripe. He can make it a 5-point ball game if he makes this one good. That one rolls up. It stays a 4-point ball game. Neal gets the ball up ahead. Christian Sockman. Sockman tries to get the shot off. He's going to be fouled by number 10, Troy Ramos.
Sockman's been really quiet this quarter, and he's one of their leading scorers, averaging about 16 points a ball game. And for them to win the ball game, he's going to have to step up into this quarter and into the fourth quarter.
Got the line. Christian Sockman lets the first one go. And it's a 3-point ball game. He can cut it to 2 with 1:19 left in the third. Game's been going by pretty quick, Steve. He makes them both good. It's 43-41. La Cueva Bears with 1:15 left in the third. Ramos gets it over to Howard. Howard comes up top to Justin Griego. Griego back to Ramos. Guarded by Glassrud. They get it to Bryce Alford. Alford lets the 3-pointer go. That one rocks in and out. Lozano feeds it out to Glassrud. Glassrud. Now he can peel off that 3-pointer himself. He gets it to Strong. Strong brings it back up top. They go to Colin Neal. It's guarded by Bryce Alford. Neal swings it over to Glassrud. Glassrud gets it inside. Losing the handle on the ball is Christian Sockman.
Trying to do too much at times. He tried to just do a little too much.
38.8 seconds left here in the third. Ramos gets the ball in to Bryce Alford and back to Ramos. Coach Castillo looking for the one shot. Ramos dishes it out to Howard. Howard puts it up for 3.
Maybe he's looking for 2 shots. Howard was wide open there.
You can take 2 shots as long as you get a 3-pointer first. Colin Neal gets the ball back over to Christian Sockman. Sockman tries to get it to Glassrud. We're going to get a foul. It's going to be against number 10, Troy Ramos.
I think
Cueva
that's
Bear
his
bench
third.
Not happy about that.
That's his third. I think that's his third foul.
Checking back in to replace Ramos will be number 22, Ronnie Daniels. Checking back in for the Eagles, number 23, Javier Lane. Colin Neal to inbound the ball for the Eagles. Neal gets it into Javier Lane. Under 10 seconds, we're at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Neal's shot won't drop. Goes to Griego, out to Howard. At the end of 3, the La Cueva Bears lead this one 46-41. Don't go. And the teams take the floor here to start the fourth quarter. The La Cueva Bears, they lead this one 46-41. 8 minutes left. One of these teams will move on. The next will go home. That 3-pointer won't drop. Lozano tries to clean up. He can't get that one to go. I think Strong's going to get caught for going over the back, and he does. Chris Strong his first.
Well, the
17
biggest,
fouls.
I look at these stats right now. The thing that really opens my eyes up right now is that Eldorado has 14 turnovers and La Cueva has 3 turnovers. It's still a 5-point ball game, possibly a 7-point ball game, but the turnovers have been the key to the difference for the La Cueva Bears, for them to have the lead.
At the line to shoot the 1-and-1, number 20, Isaiah Howard. Howard makes the first one, he'll get to shoot the second.
Both teams shooting very well from the free throw line.
Howard. Second shot is up. This one won't go. It stays a 6-point lead. Christian Sockman tries to put the ball across. It's intercepted by Justin Griego. He dishes back to his teammate Ronnie Daniels. Daniels is picked up by Glassford up high. They get it to Howard. Howard. He's guarded by Javier Lane. Lane and Howard shaking and baking. They get it back on top to Fritsch. Fritsch looking for somebody to dish it off to. He gets it to Daniels. Daniels again guarded by Glassford. Cameron Glassroom and Ronnie Daniels, both underclassmen, going up against each other. They feed Fritsch inside. Castillo back to Fritsch. Lozano tried to steal that one, doesn't get it. Feeds it over. Justin Griego, his teammate on the weak side, picks it up, goes back up with it. He'll be fouled. Fouls against number 23, Javier Lane. That's his fourth, Steve. 7 minutes and 11 seconds left in the ball game. Lane's got 4 fouls. Griego makes the first one good from the stripe.
We can definitely feel the momentum's going to La Cueva's way right now. They're up 7 points, and Eldorado's having a hard time scoring.
They got
somebody for Eldorado, Zacamo or Strong, or we have to step up and get some baskets here to get back in this ball game.
They pull Javier Lane out of the game. He'll be replaced by number 11, Cullen Neal. Neal gets the ball in to Christian Sockman. Sockman back to Neal. They get across the timeline. Sockman.
Change of defense here. We got a 1-3-1 zone.
Strong just above the stripe. Pitches it out to Neal for 3. It's good.
I forgot about Neal. Let's just hit Neal and that goes down.
Cullen Neal hits the 3-pointer from deep downtown. 6 minutes and 50 seconds left in this game. Isaiah Howard, I'll tell you, Stephen, you said it early, he is having one of those games, and when you're in a big game like this, one of the guys who is, I have a pretty strong team all the way across, but one of the guys who's not your every night star needs to step up, and I think you're seeing that in Isaiah Howard tonight.
Well, he has 13 points right now, possibly 14 if he hits this free throw.
Solid player, always a solid player for them, but tonight in particular, this is a great night for him to step up and have a big night. 52-44, an 8-point lead for the Bears. Driving up and in off the glass, that one won't drop. Nothing seemed to be going for the Eagles at this point. They need a turnaround, they need it fast. Here comes Ronnie Daniels and the Bears. Daniels to Howard, Howard for 3. Why not? Isaiah Howard, sometimes it's all working your way. Coach Roy Sanchez wants a timeout. The Cueva Bears lead this one by 11, 55-44 with 6:23 left in the ball game. We'll be right back. And we're back, folks. 6:23 left in this ball game. The Cueva Bears at this point looking like everything is working in their direction. Eldorado needs to try and get something going and need it in a hurry. Strong goes up against Riego. Strong won't get that one to roll. Lozano fights underneath with Frisch. They get a jump ball. Possession arrow will be La Cueva ball.
Before that timeout, I was so excited to see how the players from La Cueva went out to talk to Howard. When he hit that 3, they just knew that somebody was having a great game, and the players on the bench and everything knew that he's having a game of his night. And a great pass right there, backdoor to Ronnie Daniels. Unbelievable game Howard's having right now.
Ronnie Daniels gets that beautiful pass, puts it up and in for 2. And coming back the other way, Christian Sockman gets his. They can't exchange buckets though at this point. The Cueva leads this one by 11. We're going to have a timeout. Coach Castillo wants to talk about it. 5:49 left here in the ball game. We'll be right back. The reigning 5A champion La Cueva Bears and the #1 ranked Eldorado Eagles. The Bears lead this one by 11, 57-46, and here comes Ronnie Daniels.
Well, you can tell Frank's been here in the state championship. He didn't like that last play. He called a timeout and got their players' attention just in a matter of seconds. He knows there's 5 minutes left in this game, and anything can happen.
And I saw that too. You know, I mean, you wouldn't think he was up by 11 points. He was mad, and he wanted to talk to his kids. They get it out to Ronnie Daniels for 3. Off the front of the rim, won't go. Ryan Castillo comes up with the rebound, gets it back out to Daniels. Daniels puts the ball on the floor. He's pursued by Glassroot and Neal. He gets it to Ryan Castillo. Castillo's going to get hacked and knocked down, and then picked up by Glassroot.
Eldorado a double bonus, and LaFayette has 5 team fouls, and Eldorado has 10 team fouls. That means that every time Eldorado fouls, they're going to get 2 free throws at the free throw line.
Fouls on number 15, Christian Sockman, his first. Checking in.
That's not good for Eldorado. LaFayett's been shooting about 80% for the game.
For the Eagles, checking in number 5, Gary Maestas, and number 23, Javier Lane. And yeah, 5 minutes and 12 seconds is a long time to play in the double bonus. Javier Lane with the ball, off the miss. Bears still lead by 11. Lane gets it inside. Maestas, he's going to get fouled underneath. Fouls against number 20, Isaiah Howard. His first. 16 fouls now against the Bears. And Troy Ramos will check back in. He gives Ryan Castillo a little break. Also checking in back again for the Bears, number 32, Bryce Alford. And he'll give Justin Griego a breather.